It is difficult, after speaking to Candy Rodriguez-Smith, to come up with the words to describe the loss of Sgt Frank J. World. You see, it was a tragic loss for the country, the community, and the Marines, but that loss pales in comparison to the loss felt by his sister, mother, brother, and the Nana he adored. Frank World was born on April 13, 1984, and came home with a big brother and sister waiting for him. But it was 9-year-old Sister Candy that helped with the babysitting, changing of diapers, the feedings, bedtime stories, and endless hours of fun. Candy says, "He was such an awesome brother. We had an incredible relationship for our entire lives. We would play together and laugh together." He grew up going to Taekwondo with his sister and got a black belt in it. There was no doing anything halfway. Susan and Cruz worked hard for their family, and their long hours gave brothers and sister a bond that was unbreakable. Big brother Larry was there to help Frank celebrate graduation from kindergarten. Frank's father, Cruz, was a Marine who fought in Vietnam. At 51, he came down with cancer. He had been in areas that were heavily sprayed with Agent Orange. Frank and his older brother Larry shaved their heads in solidarity with their dad's cancer fight. At the age of 52, when Frank was just 15, that war finally took his dad. After this great loss, the family moved to Riverside, where Frank struggled and began to lose his footing, getting in trouble at school. A Baptist minister helped him find the Lord, and between that and his guitar, he found his way. He graduated from Riverside High School in 2003, and he and his best friend enlisted together. It may have been a yearning to feel close to his dad or a sense of service to others that led him to the Marine Corps in Parris Island, and it is altogether fitting that he graduated from Parris Island on his father's birthday. It was on one of his visits home that he met the love of his life, Beth Zielinski. They were married and soon welcomed Jacob into their family. Beth settled into Camp Lejeune, and when it came time for Frank to deploy to Afghanistan, with Beth expecting to deliver while he was gone, he said goodbye to little Jacob and Beth, and the two of them made their way back to Buffalo so she would not be alone for the birth of their daughter. Deployed to Iraq in 2004 and again in 2008, this was Sergeant World's third tour. He was 6 years into an 8-year commitment, and while on a combat mission in Helmand Province, his light armored vehicle was struck by a roadside bomb. He was killed April 1st, 2010. He had told his wife he couldn't wait to meet his 2-month-old daughter. They had named her Lily. His brother Larry, a Buffalo firefighter, said, "My brother was solid in his faith and firm in his beliefs, so there is no doubt that he is our angel, up above watching down on us." From one of Frank's favorite songs, Angel Sun, "Life is changing, I can't go on without you. Rearranging, I will be strong, I'll stand by you. One last song, I can't believe you're gone." Frank World is dearly missed. Today, the Sports Pavilion at Riverside High is named after him. Beth World continues to raise their children to honor their father's service and sacrifice. Today, Jacob and Lily are just beautiful reflections of their mom and dad, and Jacob wants to be a Marine just like his dad. Sgt Frank World, American hero.